Hi there everyone, it's Tony Paladin from LCP Consulting, and today I'd like to speak about quite an interesting meeting I had yesterday with a high profile football club. So the main question that I'd had for them was, what has been the biggest bottleneck or letdown in previous sponsorship agreements? And I was quite surprised to hear what I heard was that the biggest issue was that from the sponsor's perspective, the sponsorship was purely a transactional relationship. So basically what that means is that their interpretation of the sponsor's understanding of the agreement was that the sponsor pretty much gave them money, and in return all they wanted was visibility, so a badge on a t-shirt, and for them to perform. Obviously it was part of the agreement that the badge would go on the kit. But the performance is, again, this is sport and anything can happen on the day. So what was further highlighted, that obviously when performance was good, it was moderately celebrated as if it was totally expected. But if there wasn't a performance and that they were outclassed or there was an injury or whatever happened, and things do happen in sport, that they were almost scolded for that happening, which continually eroded that relationship over time until such time as they, as the sponsee, as the club, didn't want to renew the agreement. They'd actually found another sponsor who, apart from giving them the necessary funds and getting the branding activation, is that they were willing to invest in that relationship. They were willing to turn a sponsorship into a partnership and weather the storm through thick and thin. So for me this is quite surprising, because I'd often thought it was the other way around, is that the club or the sponsee would think of it as a transactional relationship purely, is that give us the money and let us go and get on with it. But in fact it's the other way around. And for me this is actually quite exciting. And for me, being a consultant in procuring, managing and mediating sponsorship deals, it's really exciting that working closely with a sponsor and making sure that they are invested in the team that they are sponsoring, that relationship is going to forge itself into a long-lasting partnership. And a sponsorship agreement that might start off with being 3 years might well extend to 6 years, to 9 years. By the time we're talking a decade of sponsorship, you've got a very, very strong partnership. The brands merge, their cultures, their values, their morals merge, and in effect you almost create one brand. But that brand, which is the sponsor, is characterized by sport, which is exciting, and will, by virtue of the fact that sport is a ubiquitous medium, is that the brand will actually get the exposure that they want, and that is what will give them the massive return on investment that I'm continually speaking about. Anyway, I thought I would just share that with you because it was on my mind to do so. And have a great day, and I'll chat to you soon. Cheers.